Another gameplay mode? Yeah, I know, but trust me, this one is different, because this gameplay mode fixes a lot of bullshit that Konami left behind. See, Pro Evolution Soccer 21 fans hear this question pop up all the damn time when it comes to mods. What's the best gameplay mod? People ask. And honestly, that's a damn near impossible question to answer. Everyone and their mother got their own take on what makes gameplay feel just right. Some like it slower, while others like the action faster. One person will play on assisted controls while the other fella wants Fuma. But here's the thing, this new gameplay mode might be the closest thing we ever gotten to cracking the code. For many years, gameplay mods have tried to fix the same frustrating issues with Pro Evo 21. Those are fouls, goalkeepers, and how the AI behaves. Some tweaks worked better than others, sure, but let's be real, they were more like band-aids than actual fixes. No matter what, you could still feel Konami's fingerprints all over the game. And that's where this newest gameplay mode comes in, and it's from none other than a legend in the PES modding community, Mr. Holland. If you know, you know. The dude's been cooking up gameplay mods for many years, and this might just be his opus magnum. See, I've been testing this SoccerGame.exe gameplay mod for about a week now, and I gotta say, this might be the one. Alright, first things first, you're probably wondering which version of the game works well with this gameplay mod, right? Is it for Steam version of Pro Evolution Soccer 21 or is it for Football Live 25? Well, Holland developed and tested this mod specifically for the original game, meaning it plays the best on the official Steam version of Pro Evolution Soccer 21. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't that game no longer available for purchase? Well, yeah, officially it's gone, but I've got some great news for you. I recently found a seller offering Steam accounts with the full version of Pro Evolution Soccer 21 on it. In fact, I bought one myself, and the whole process was extremely smooth. I got a brand new Steam account with the full game, and as a bonus, my account even came with FIFA 22 and Pro Evo 2017. So, if you've been dreaming about getting the official Pro Evolution Soccer 21 to dive into all these amazing mods that were unavailable to you before, this is your chance. It will cost you around $65 and I've dropped the link in the video description, so check it out fast cause as far as I know, the number of accounts is limited. But hey, let's say you don't want to buy the Steam version. Maybe you've got Football Live 25 with your favorite mod pack like Mega Patch or maybe Fanorex. Can you still use this gameplay mode? Well, technically, yes, but there is no guarantee it will work perfectly. I tested it with Mega Patch, and while it still ran and it worked quite okay, the gameplay itself felt noticeably different from the Steam version. That said, if you want to give it a shot, just follow the installation steps visible on the screen right now. Alright, now that we've got that covered, let's get into this gameplay mod and see if Holland really delivered. Spoiler alert, of course he fucking did. This mod is insane, and I'm about to show you why. So how does this gameplay actually feel when you're playing the game? Well, let me tell you, I got hooked immediately. Since getting my hands on the Steam version of Pro Evo 21, this has been my go-to gameplay mod, and for a good reason. Soccer Game mod finds that sweet spot in the gameplay flow. The pace feels fast, sure, but not arcade-like, at least in my opinion. Shots have proper power, players move dynamically, and passing feels balanced, whether you're playing on Fuma or assisted controls. If you've played Fuma before, you know that some gameplay mods work better with it than others, and this one nails it. Pass strength feels just right, making manual play both satisfying and responsive. And for those of you using assisted controls, don't worry, it works just as well. But gameplay isn't just about the feel, it's also about how the game actually plays out on the field. And this is where SoccerGame, in my opinion, truly shines, because it fixes so many freaking issues that have plagued Pro Evolution Soccer 21 for many years. Let's start with one of the biggest ones, how the AI behaves during the match. I bet that one of the first things you will notice when playing this mod is how different the AI plays. And by different, I mean way smarter and way less predictable. You know how in default Pro Evolution Soccer 21, after a while of playing the game, you start reading the AI like a book? You know exactly where they will pass, what run they will make, and how they will react in certain situations, right? It gets quite repetitive over time. Well, that's not like that here. With SoccerGame mod, the AI feels truly dynamic. They adapt to situations, react logically, and make plays you wouldn't normally expect in Pro Evolution Soccer. Their build-up plays vary based on tactics, player roles, and the in-game context. Even defensively, things have changed. When you want to press with a computer-controlled teammate, you will notice that they take a more logical path to the ball, instead of just sprinting straight at it like a dummy. These may sound like small things, but trust me on this one, they are game changers. And speaking of game changers, let's talk about one of the most frustrating things in Pro Evolution Soccer 21, the referee. If you've ever played Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 before, you know that the referees are just straight up broken. Soft fouls called easily against you while the AI gets away with the murder. No fouls given above the hips? Yeah, why would they call it, right? And also the last man tackles that are ignored notoriously like they never happened. And I know, plenty of mods tried to fix this mess, but I believe that this one actually delivers. For the first time since I started playing this game, I don't feel like the referee is screwing me over constantly, over and over again. And I'm not saying that you will agree with every call, that's literally impossible, but the difference is night and day. And that alone is a huge W for me. But fixing referees is just one piece of a puzzle. So what about team performances? Because in some gameplay mods that you might have played before, you probably noticed that lower rated teams can play like top giants. So I'm happy to report that another massive improvement in this gameplay mod is how team quality actually affects performance. And you know, it makes a lot of sense because the AI play has been improved and there's less of the scripting and limitations in how the AI patterns work, and therefore the ratings actually freaking matter here. And in many Pro Evolution Soccer 21 versions before, the difference between elite teams and mid-table sides was barely noticeable, right? Sometimes it was not even noticeable at all. It could get really super frustrating when you played against lower rated team that played like prime Barcelona. And luckily that's not the case here. Let's take my recent stream as an example here. I was a bit surprised when Manchester destroyed me 5-0. They were razor sharp in attack, barely giving me any chance or edge. Chelsea was tough as nails, but manageable, ending in 1-1 draw. And then for the last third match, I played against Nottingham Forest, and suddenly I was in control, winning easily 3-0. See, each team felt different, and lower rated Nottingham didn't magically turn into world beaters like they did this season. It's subtle, but you know, it makes a huge difference in realism and how it feels to play the game in single player modes like Master League. Another area where this mode really shines, I believe, is how the ball moves, bounces and reacts to the game. In default Pro Evo 21, things can feel a little bit too scripted, right? Passes connect way too cleanly, deflections are predictable, and physical battles don't always play out naturally. Here, it's a whole freaking different story. Players bump into each other, sometimes seeming very random in the process. They lose balance and create unexpected situations. The ball takes weird deflections, sometimes in your favor, sometimes against you. And yeah, that can lead to frustrating moments, but it also creates those amazing, crazy organic sequences that make football so unpredictable and fun at the same time. And speaking about unpredictable, let's talk about the biggest wildcard in Pro Evolution Soccer 21, goalkeepers. If there is one thing people constantly complain about in Pro Evo 21, well, that would be probably running, but besides that one, it's the goalkeepers. Good news, they are really solid here. They come off their line more often in 1v1 situations, which is welcome change. They also have more varied save animations, including some that I actually have never seen before. They are not invincible, but also not complete clowns. Oh, and there's a cool little detail here. On penalties, you will notice that they actually jump a little bit forward when trying to save the ball, and instead of staying like glued to the line like they used to, right? And because of all of that, I find myself generally watching the keepers way more closely now, because I don't always know what to expect from them. And that, my friend, is a great sign after years of dealing with robotic shot stopping. So, all in all, this mod fixes so much of what was really frustrating about Pro Evolution Soccer 21 gameplay, while it's still keeping what makes the game special, intact, and even enhanced. In this gameplay mod, the AI plays smarter and way more varied. Referees aren't complete joke anymore. Top teams actually play like top teams. Ball physics create more randomness and realism, and goalkeepers feel way more lifelike. This is, in my opinion, the most balanced and natural feeling gameplay mod in Pro Evolution Soccer 21 that I've probably ever played, and I highly recommend you give it a good shot, cause folks, that's a screamer. And as we are wrapping up this video, I would like to give a shout out to Holland, because dude's been making gameplay mods for many years, delivering some bangers, and now delivered this amazing gameplay mod that I think is just a game changer for all of us who are into this game. So big thanks to Holland for his continuous work on Pro Evolution Soccer 21. And to those of you who already played Holland's soccer game, what do you think about it? Are you as addicted to it as I am? Are there things that I haven't noticed perhaps and you wanna point out? Let us all know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then be a good lad and leave a like. And if you want to see more football content from me in the future, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Anyway, that's all from me in this video. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.